So guys, the day is finally here. The day I talk about Robinhood, which is probably the most popular and most used investment app amongst millennials today. So today I'm going to be reviewing the features of Robinhood, the good, the bad, and everything in between so you guys can know if Robinhood is the right investment app or platform for you. Now, right now, Robinhood has over 13 million users active, and if you're wondering how an investment app has so many users, I can tell you why. Before Robinhood or the investment app era, if you wanted to invest in anything, you would have to pay fees and commissions to do so. And this is why 13 million people who are now using Robinhood and possibly millions more who are using other investment apps as well were never investing before. See, Robinhood came around with the free investing idea where you could invest and pay no fees and no commissions or trade commissions, and so it was now cheap or free, as I call it, to invest in the stock market. And also, you don't need anyone to help you, right? You could download the app, add funds to it, and then invest in whatever you wanted. Now, for that reason, Robinhood went from about 1 to 10 million users in 2016 alone. Now, if you're a regular viewer here on the channel and you haven't already done so, go ahead and hit that like button and give this video a thumbs up. I'll really appreciate it. And for those of you who are new here and seeing me for the very first time, my name is Ian, and here on this channel I talk about ways to make money, save money, investing, banking, and all things personal finance related. So if these are topics that will interest you, be sure to give this video a thumbs up again, and also consider subscribing to this channel and turning on the notifications when you do so you can get updated when I post a new video here. And I post a new video here every single day on YouTube. So in the past, you would be charged for each trade, and a trade is when you buy or sell stocks. And so each time you make a trade in the past, you would find yourself paying maybe $10, right? Now, before we talk about the features of Robinhood, I know you may be wondering, how can they afford to allow you to use the app for free, really with no trade fees? So guys, they make money in a couple of different ways. The first way that Robinhood makes money is from its margin lending service, which is called Robinhood Gold. So what this is, it's a feature where you can borrow money to invest, and then they charge you interest on the money you borrow. Now, you may also be wondering or thinking again, why would anyone want to borrow money to invest, right? Well, the answer is that people will borrow money to invest if they think the returns on the investment will be more than that of the cost of borrowing money, especially if they have a stock that they think is really undervalued and they expect the price to be corrected soon. So, for example, just to make some more sense of this, let's say I wanted to buy Coca-Cola stocks, or I own Coca-Cola stock and I purchased when the stock was worth $10, right? Now, if for some reason I think the stock is actually worth $50 and I think it's going to be corrected soon, then in theory, if I borrow some money and invest it in Coca-Cola and then the stock actually gets that price correction, I can service my loan, pay the interest, and then enjoy the profits left back, which I can either reinvest or just cash out. Now, this isn't something that I practice or that I do, but I know a lot of people do it and it works for them. So this is one way in which Robinhood makes a lot of money, right? But it's also very risky. So probably not a good idea. The second way they make money is by you having money in your account that is not invested in anything. So let's say you have $1,000 in your Robinhood account, but you haven't invested it and you want to invest in Tesla, but you haven't as yet because Tesla's stock price is going to drop from $1,500 to $1,000 soon, or that's what you think. And so the money sits in the account for a while. Now, Robinhood actually earns interest from that money from wherever they keep it, but of course they won't give you that interest. Instead, they'll keep it for themselves. And this is the second way in which they make money. Now, although the interest may be very small, remember they have over 13 million users, so they have a lot of money at any given time, so they should be making some good money from this one too. Now, a third way in which they make money is from order flows. And you may have heard about this one before as it was in the news, I think, or some article somewhere of how Robinhood makes millions of dollars from order flows. So if you don't know what an order flow is, then in simple terms, it's when Robinhood, which is the broker, makes the order for the stock that you want from NYSE or NASDAQ, and whichever one they choose to will pay them for using them for the trade. So for example, if you wanted to buy some more Coca-Cola stocks, then Robinhood will choose the best exchange for you, which is what they say. But in reality, they get paid around 2 cents per $100 that you trade. So each time you complete a trade, whoever they use to complete that trade for the stock will give them a rebate or a commission, or however you want to look at it, of around 2 cents. And of course, they are going to use the one that pays them the most, right? Now, if you trade $100 worth of stocks, then they get paid 2 cents for the order flow, and that isn't a big deal. But when you combine 10 plus million other people doing the same thing, then it adds up, and there are many people who are doing trades in the thousands and not hundreds. So again, Robinhood actually makes a lot of money here. So this now really makes up for offering commission-free trades, because they still get paid for the trades, but not a flat rate or not as much per trade. But here's the thing. If I charge $10 per trade and I have 1 million people using my service, and you offer free trades, then the people that are using my service are going to use yours. And also they will start to trade even more now, because they can invest freely and as frequently as they want to, because it's free. So on the back end, you end up making more money by offering commission-free trades. And that's exactly what Robinhood has done and is doing. And so for that reason, they aren't suffering. They shouldn't be going bankrupt, and they will continue to make a lot of money moving forward. Now onto the features, and I kind of touch on them a bit there. So one is that commission-free trading platform, and it's free. Now you pay nothing per month, no subscriptions, unless you want a margin account to borrow money. So you can actually get a Robinhood account and start investing for relatively cheap or next to free. Now second to this is fractional shares. When Robinhood first started, it was losing out on a lot of business, because there were other apps such as M1 Finance, which would offer the same commission-free trading with no fees, and then you could also invest in fractional shares. Now, if you don't know what fractional shares are, in simple terms, it's a fraction of a share. So for example, just to make some more sense of this now, let's say you want to invest in Tesla, but the stock is worth $1,500 right now at the time of making this video. You can't afford to invest $1,500 right now, so that means you can't buy a Tesla stock, and you would have to go buy some other stock that you didn't like for less money. With fractional shares, you can invest $10 into Tesla, and instead of getting one stock, you get a fraction of a stock that's worth $10 at the time of buying it. So this then reduces the barriers to investing, as more people can invest or start investing now. So Robinhood is allowing anyone to invest with less than $100. Again, this is a good feature, and it also helps them because more people will use the app and they'll make more money from order flows. So we've covered the features and also looked at how Robinhood makes money and is able to provide all this for free. Now, one thing I don't like about Robinhood is the fact that the customer service isn't the best, or at least in my opinion, it isn't, right? Whenever you need help, they tend to want to have you to navigate through a bunch of menus and options, and then at the end, they want you to email them and do the chat, which is fine if you can wait, but if you're trying to do trades or something where you need help in just a couple seconds, then this isn't the best way to go about it. They do have a phone number though, and I had to search to find it. You can call them from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern time. Now, if you have used Robinhood or you're actually still using it, drop me a comment down below and let me know what your experience with using Robinhood is like. I really don't have anything bad to say about Robinhood right now. Well, actually, the app has suffered several shutdowns and high peak trading times recently, where people ended up losing a lot of money because they couldn't do instant trades because the app crashed, and it crashed because there were so many people on it at the same time. So apart from that, my final thoughts are this though. I initially didn't like Robinhood because they had everything except fractional share investing, and for an investment app or platform geared towards beginners, then I thought it wasn't good enough. But now since they do it, I think it's great since it's free and you can do unlimited free trades, and you can open the account for free with little to no money in it. Now, if you're a new investor or you are new to investing, you can download the app and invest in anything you want, but I would recommend that you start by investing in an ETF, which has very little risk to it as opposed to individual stocks, until you learn some more about investing, and Robinhood is a great platform to begin with. I hope you guys really liked the information in this video, and if you'd like to see more videos just like this one, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you can see new videos that I post, and I post videos here every single day on YouTube. If you've made it to the end of this video, comment your thoughts down below and any questions you may have, and be sure to drop a like on this video as it really helps to get this video to more viewers, and I'll really appreciate it. Also guys, I've left a couple links down below to free stuff and free cashback offers, so be sure to check the links down below in the description for all kinds of free stuff, which includes WEBULL, which is a free and easy to use investment app or platform. And by signing up using the link down below, you'll get 2 free stocks that can be valued at over $1,000 after you deposit just $100 in your investment account. If you're a new viewer or subscriber here on the channel, be sure to also check out some of my other videos on high yield savings accounts, checking accounts, investments, credit cards, and of course, ways to make money. Once again, thanks for tuning into the channel. All the best with investing, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.